children, this is amazing world of science where you learn NCERT line to line for classes 9 and 10 and chemistry for classes 11 and 12. So we already were doing some concepts for class 9 chapter 3 and about atoms and molecules. We were learning in the previous class how to write the formula for compounds, and today we will continue with the 3.5 topic, molecular mass and mole concept. So molecular mass, and already we discussed about the concept of atomic mass. So here you can use the same concept to find out the molecular masses. So what is molecular mass of a substance? This is nothing but it's the sum of the masses of each of the atom which is present in the molecule, and it is expressed as A atomic mass units, that is U, or we can also call it as AMU. Okay, now we will do a simple problem for finding out the molecular mass of water and HNO3. So how do you do that? So atomic mass of hydrogen, that is 1, and oxygen mass is 16. You have to remember that. Okay, the mass of hydrogen is 1 and mass of oxygen is 16. So the molecular mass of water, see, water is what? H2O, isn't it? H2O has got how many atoms of hydrogen? 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. So when you find out, calculate, you have to find out 2 into 1. See, for 1 hydrogen atom it is 1 unit, for 2 hydrogen atom it is 2 into 1, plus only 1 oxygen is there in water. So 1 into 16, so 2 plus 16, that is 18 units. Okay, similarly we will find out the molecular mass of HNO3. For hydrogen, the 1 atom of hydrogen is there, 1 atom of nitrogen is there, and 3 atoms of oxygen are there. So how will you find out the mass of HNO3 molecular mass? 1 plus nitrogen mass is how much? 14. For 1 oxygen it is 16. So what about 3 oxygen? 16 into 3, 48. You add everything, you get 63 units. So clear how to find out the molecular mass. Now formula unit mass. What is formula unit mass of a substance? It is the sum of atomic masses of all atoms. So if you take a compound, whatever atoms are there, you add all the masses of those atoms, and that is a formula unit mass. That is same way we calculate molecular mass, you can also calculate formula unit mass. So what is the difference? That is, we use word formula unit for substances which has ions. Suppose if you take sodium chloride, it has a formula unit NaCl. So formula mass unit is Na. For Na it is 23 into 1, plus for 1 chlorine the mass is 35.5. So 23 plus 35.5 is 58.5. Now find out the formula unit mass of calcium chloride. So mass of calcium, that is 40. For 1 chlorine it is 35.5. So for 2 chlorine atoms it is 2 into 35.5. So 40 plus 71, that is 35.5 into 2 is 71, you get 111 units. Now here you can see this chart, you just remember 1 mole of carbon atoms means see, always it contains Avogadro number. What is Avogadro number? 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of carbon, or you can say 12 gram of carbon. Similarly, 1 mole of hydrogen atom can be expressed as Avogadro number, also 1 gram of hydrogen atom. So now we will see what is meant by mole concept. See, for an equation like hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water. So what do you understand from this reaction? 2 molecules of hydrogen react with 1 molecule of oxygen to give 2 molecules of water. Or you can also say that 4 units of hydrogen will combine with 32 units of oxygen to give 36 units of water molecules. So what do you understand from this equation? That is, the quantity of substance is characterized, or it is indicated by the mass or number of molecules. But for a chemical reaction, equations show directly the number of atoms or molecules which take part in a chemical reaction. So it's more easy to look at an equation in terms of the number of molecules or atoms rather than putting their masses, isn't it? You can easily see how many atoms or molecules are there. So a new unit mole was introduced for the convenience or for this purpose. So the molecules or number of particles or ions that is it's that quantity in number having the mass equal to atomic or molecular mass in grams. So that is nothing. See, if you have a substance, you count the number of atoms or molecules in it? It's never possible. So for convenience sake, we say that the number of particles in 1 mole of any substance, always it is standard. We take the value as 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. It is experimentally assessed and this value is assigned. And this number we call it Avogadro number, which is represented by N0. That is after Italian scientist Amedeo Avogadro. So 1 mole of any element, any substance is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 in number. See, like you see 1 dozen means 12 number, 1 gross is 144. So like that we can say 1 mole is this 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. And this is highly advantageous, and always why it is advantageous, because the value of 1 mole of a particular substance is always fixed like this. Then the mass of 1 mole of substance is equal to relative atomic or molecular mass in gram. Okay, so to get a mass of 1 atom of mole or molar mass, we have to take some numerical value but change its units from U to G. Like simply like that, atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 U, just say that it is 1 gram, that is all. So 1 U of hydrogen has 1 atom of hydrogen naturally. That means 1 gram of hydrogen. That means it has got 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of oxygen. 16 U of oxygen, only 1 atom is there. That means 16 gram. That also has got this much number of atoms of oxygen. So it is very easy. So chemists need number of atoms and molecules to find out or to use it for the reaction, carry out chemical reaction. So for that, how do we do that? 1 mole, it is equated like 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number. That is relative mass in grams. This is called chemist's counting unit. Firstly, the mole word was introduced by a scientist called Oswald in 1896 from a Latin word. Moles means heap or pile. So you take any substance, we can think that as a heap of atoms or molecules, and it was accepted in 1867. So one sum we will just go through it. Find the number of moles for 52 gram of helium and 12.044 into 10 raised to 23 number of helium atoms. So first we will see all the notations for different substance, different values. See, number of moles means small n, mass means small m, molar mass means capital M, number of particles is capital N, Avogadro number of particles is N0. Just memorize it, only then you will be able to do this sums easily. So what is given in the question? Mass of helium, that is 52, given mass is 52, but what is atomic mass of helium? Helium is the 4th element, so 4U means we can take it as 4 gram. See, there is a formula to calculate the number of moles, given mass by molar mass. What is the given mass? N is equal to small m by capital M. Given mass in the question is 52, molar mass is 4, so that is 13. And 1 mole is Avogadro number. So number of moles, to find this, what you have to do is number of particles by Avogadro number. So given number of particles is 12.00 by Avogadro number. You divide it, that is n, small n is capital N by N0. Small n stands for number of moles, capital N for given number of particles, N0 means Avogadro number. You will get the answer as 2. So like this you can easily find out or do the sums based on mole concepts. So with that we are coming to a close of this session and this chapter. Hope you all found this session really useful. Please do subscribe while you watch the video and share it with your friends, and do put comments for your suggestions, and it's always welcome, and we'll soon come up with another new lesson in our next session. So till then, keep watching and do press the bell icon so that you'll get notifications as soon as I post new videos. So practice the lesson well, learn it well. Hope you like the video. Thanks for watching.